So absolutely everyone will tell you that you need to buy a course in order to get into high ticket sales, which is complete BS. And I'm saying this because I've been in this industry of high ticket sales for over 3.5 years. I've sold millions of dollars myself. I've coached hundreds of reps on some of the biggest offers in this space. And I'm telling you that buying a course is by far the most stupid thing that you can do if you're right now trying to get into the high ticket sales space. And throughout this video, I'm going to explain to you why that is and what to do instead. What I would have done if I was starting from zero right now in the high ticket sales space, trying to get quick and real results and actually start making money as soon as possible and learn the skill properly, what I would have done in that situation. But first off, you need to understand, why is buying a course? Why is that such a stupid thing to do, okay? You need to understand, if you want to learn any type of skill, if you want to learn anything from anyone and like get good at anything at all, sales, just like anything else, it's a skill to learn, you know? And if you want to learn that skill, what's the best way to learn that? Is it by going out and buying a course that some random guru has like put together, which we have a bunch of videos to watch and you get some scripts to follow, and it's like instructions of say this when someone says this, and this is how you handle objections. Is that the best way to learn how to genuinely sell from an authentic place? Or do you think it might be better to have someone work with you one-on-one? Someone actually gives you feedback, someone who can correct the stuff that you're doing and show you how to sell in a way that's actually natural and authentic to you. Let me tell you, because I've been in this space for such a long time now and see so many reps that make it big, that quickly go from zero to making 10K, 50K, 20K in a month. And then guys that get into the space, they get on some offer or they struggle to get on offer and they just end up kind of fading out and giving up. The pattern repeats itself. People that learn sales properly, that learn how to sell authentically, that's in a way that's natural to them, they succeed because they actually enjoy what they're doing and therefore they make a lot of money. The people that just go and they're forced to learn some random script and they're forced to follow some process they don't really understand at a deeper level, those people struggle. This is the issue with courses. Especially if you go out right now and you buy a course from some gurus who's been doing high ticket sales, which most people have been doing high ticket sales for like 3 to 6 months. They never learn any actual skills, they just learn a script. Now they sell a course for like $2,000 teaching you how to do the same thing that they did. And they never really understood the skill set. Now they're teaching you something, you buy that course and you get some video modules to watch, but no actual help with learning and building a true skill set that's authentic to you. You will, especially what's happening right now with AI and all the lack of trust that's in like the info and there's the high tech sales space. People like myself, people who learn how to sell properly, will make a lot of money. And my students, for example, right now are crushing it because they've learned proper sales. But most people right now, on the other hand, are buying courses, trying to just shortcut by buying a $2,000 like a cheaper course without any actual one-on-one and any like proper help. Those people will struggle because you don't actually have proper skills built up. And I'm going to really give you an example that would really drive this point home, that really changed my entire perspective on this, because I have had multiple people come to me, join my coaching program where I actually train people one-on-one, who's been in some gurus that you know, some of the biggest guys in the space, that they've joined their courses and their high ticket sales programs thinking that they will get the help that they need to actually succeed. They come in there, they're part of this massive group, this massive course community where there's one of like 500 people. They show up to group calls, get some videos to go through, and they're forced to like learn and kind of fit into this mold of like this how a sales call should sound. They do that and they get some job board with like roles to apply for, and they stay stuck. Because as a beginner, learning a script, learning a process, and then going out and just trying to like figure stuff out, it's very hard to do, especially when you're learning a skill that's such personal to you. Sales and communication is the most personal, the most like, it's so important that that skill is authentic, that you understand why you're doing what you're doing. And you miss that in those programs, in those courses. And these people come to me all the time, like they've invested like 5, 10, even like $15,000 sometimes into these like big names, like these big courses and stuff. And they haven't seen success because they haven't had that one-on-one help. They come into my program, I help them see, okay, this is why you've been stuck in the past. You need one-on-one help, you need someone who can actually guide you through it. I train them up on a way that's actually natural to them. I teach them the principles of how to do sales. I train them up based off your accent, based off of if you're more introverted, if you're more extroverted, how you naturally speak. I train them up in a way that's actually natural to them. They learn the proper skill. I get them into offer from my own network, and then they succeed. So I'm not even making this video to pitch my own program, but I just need you to realize that buying a course and getting into this like cookie cutter, do the same thing for everyone, that approach, it's going to keep you stuck because you never learn the skill properly. If you can take one thing away from this video, understand that high ticket sales right now especially is built upon your ability to be authentic. You do not need to be some fancy salesperson, you simply need to sell in a way that's authentic to you. And building that skill requires you to have someone who knows what they're doing, coaching you one-on-one and training you up properly. When I invest myself, because I've invested at this point over $45,000 into my own sales coaching and mentorship, I always invest into one-on-one. I never buy courses, never. Because I know the value of having someone who's done what I want to do, work with me directly. And that's the same thing, if you want to see quick success, people that you look up to, how I went from zero to making 10K in 3 months. Because I actually had someone telling me exactly what to do, someone reviewing my calls, giving me feedback, showing me how to adjust my tonality, point out my weaknesses, and also point out my limiting beliefs. This is the most important thing I want you to see from this video, is that sales is a lot about personal development. If you don't do well in sales, it's not about just learning the scripts and learning what to say on your calls. It's about who you are internally. Your identity and who you are dictates everything in your sales career and in your life overall. So if you keep making decisions from this perspective, I am this version of myself who's in a 9 to 5, who's in school right now, who's been trying to make money online, and you think that that's going to make you 10K a month in ticket sales, you're stupid. Like, it's not going to happen. And I used to do this myself. That's why I'm telling you this, because like I see this first time for myself. People I coach, they try to just, they want to make comfortable decisions. They want to do things how they're used to doing them, and they want to change their life. That's not going to happen. That's why the first step to actually making the change that you want to get into the high ticket sales space is investing into yourself and getting proper coaching. Not only just getting the hand holding and getting the coaching from someone who's actually done it, but also making an uncomfortable step to invest into yourself. I see this so many times where especially younger guys that want to get into high ticket sales, it's like, I don't want to invest in myself. I want to buy a $500 course instead of investing high ticket. Like, it makes no sense. You sell the exact same way that you buy, which is why if you want to get into high ticket sales and actually do well in this industry, you need to invest in yourself. You need to align yourself with the person that you want to be. And that starts with how you make decisions. You can learn the scripts, you can go on YouTube. I have a 4-hour course. I've got super good feedback on that course, but still, you can watch that video, take in all the information, learn the scripts, hear my sales calls. It's all below this video, by the way, if you want to watch it. But you still need to change who you are internally and the objections that you give yourself, how you lead yourself, how you make decisions, and who you are as your entity to get the results that you want. That is what matters. And that's stuff that you will only learn and only fix internally by having someone one-on-one who can coach you through it. That's what I do for my students. Like, a lot of time people come to me, it's like, Alex, I just need a role and I just need a script to follow. And they come into my program, give them the role, give them the script. And there's still stuff that's obviously like missing. So that's why you need that training, that actual like identity shifting training. And that's what I do for my students. Every single person that I work with, we come in, I give them the scripts, I give them the roles, all that stuff. But the thing that we really focus on is shifting their identity. And when we shift your identity and shift who you are fundamentally, that is when results come naturally. That's what people, like you can see, you can go on my testimonial channel below this video and watch, hey guys, leaving their hometown in a month from starting, making the first 10K within 2 to 3 months of starting. I have those like insane results that might seem crazy because people shift their identity. So please just understand it. It's not about going out and just like getting a course and getting the scripting and the roles. Like, it's about shifting fundamentally who you are, because you are where you are in your life right now because of how you make decisions. If you want new results, guess what? You have to change who you are fundamentally, which comes with making uncomfortable, scary, and difficult decisions to change. But that is how you will unlock the version of yourself that you want to be, and then also as a result of that, the income, the freedom, and everything that you want as well. So now it's up to you to take that action. If you want my help to do this, you can apply obviously for my one-on-one coaching and placement program down below. See if you're a good fit, if you're actually serious about it. If you have any questions, shoot me a DM on Instagram. I hope this makes sense. Don't buy a course, get proper coaching, and number one, align yourself with the person you need to be and take those uncomfortable steps. I'm rooting for you, and I'll see you as always in the next video. Take care. Ciao.